The topic of today's webinar is Brazil and China slowing down? Number 1. Brazil ranks as 6th largest economy of the world. The emerging economies of BRIC, Brazil, Russia, India and China are poised to grow in the next decades, with Brazil to stay as a top performing economy of the world. Brazil, with a GDP of 2.5 trillion, has vast economic and energy potential. Lately, consumer spending fueled by a rising middle class and increased consumer spending has boosted the economy. However, the economists have cut down inflation forecasts to 5.33% for 2012 on account of slowing down of growth in Brazil from 7.5% in 2010 to 3% in 2011, with prediction of 3.4% in 2012. This clearly reflects the impact of global economic slowdown on the Brazilian economy. Number 2, China on the other hand is facing some challenges on the liquidity front. This is reflected in the decline of business activity in China stemming from two key factors. A. Shrinking exports to Europe on account of slowdown wrought by European debt crisis. B. Tightening of belts by the Chinese central bank in anticipation of inflation, which was an overreaction. The latter proved to be more pronounced effect based on simple economics principle. The lenders tend to tighten the purse on account of anticipated inflationary pressure, dovetailing the policies of the central bank, and would demand higher rates on loans. Ultimately, this would put strain on liquidity. Number 3. Given slowdown in growth and liquidity crunch in China, the best bet for the Chinese central bank is to keep rates easy and lower the reserve bank ratio. In other words, allow lending institutions and banks to pump more money in the economy. Ironically, this will again trigger some inflationary pressure at some point of time. Overall, both China and Brazil have a slowdown in growth impacted by the European debt crisis. On the positive side, inflation seems to be under control. It might be a good opportunity to undertake some quantitative easing by Brazil and China that may stimulate the stocks and asset prices.